America has always been a totalitarian ran country, meaning they gave us, our government officials and the people that controlled our planet gave us the illusion of democracy while giving us only a limited box of crumbs for, to give us a little crumbs of pretend freedom or pretend freedom of choice. But now, America, United States of America, as we know as Western culture, has gone a lot further. Before I left the workforce in the state of Colorado, before I exited it, it was being micromanaged. They were putting all these subtlety things in place to micromanage us. To micromanage, we have programs to monitor how often you are physically working at your computer desk in the call centers or processing center. And not only that, you also have managers and coworkers and teams who would help micromanage each other, which is very communistic and cult-like. Now, this has moved into the way they manage our apartment buildings, complexes, and housing communities. Now, everyone's micromanaging each other. There was a time where people were allowed to turn their televisions up at a listenable dial, volume dial. Now, you're required to have your TV volume so low that it's barely, if at all, audible. They want these communities extremely quiet, like silent. No noise of children playing, no people talking, friends, nothing, in or out of their houses or apartment units, or let alone in their apartment unit. So it brings me to this question. Is America, Western culture and society, turning into a communistic state, a communistic country? Because if you really look at totalitarianism, it's on the borderline. It still has a lot of qualities that are similar to communism and even India's caste system. It's a combination of both of those, while giving the civilians that live in that country crumbs of what appears to be freedom and freedom of choice. So now we micromanage each other. Everybody's micromanaged by their neighbors in apartment buildings and housing complexes and housing communities, as well as workplaces, to the point where it's almost cult-like. So are they trying to use subtle manipulation ways and tactics consciously through intermittent reinforcement to eventually push us from a totalitarian society, which is a combination of communism and India's caste system, and you mix those together and you get the illusion of democracy, of the way our country as Western culture of America has always been run for hundreds and thousands of years. So are we becoming a communistic state? Are we becoming a communistic country? Is that what Western culture is becoming? I'd like to know your opinion. Put it in the comments.